media discussions have formed the basis for the themes presented in this video. Here you can also see graphics created with artificial intelligence techniques. Sharing what we have learned is the driving force of this video. Our greatest hope is that this video finds a meaningful plus for you. Also, this is a speculation about the 2025 Toyota Passo. This compact and fuel-efficient hatchback from Toyota is expected to keep its strengths and features for the 2025 model year, with the changes more likely to be evolutionary than revolutionary. Its target market is Japan and a few other Asian countries, including Pakistan. The third-generation Toyota Passo, in contrast to many internationally sold vehicles that see major redesigns more frequently, typically receives minor upgrades and feature refinements aimed at its core customer base. So, the 2025 model year is expected to have specs that are very similar to the previous ones, highlighting how it is a practical, affordable, and accessible choice for urban transportation. The 2025 Toyota Passo will reportedly use an efficient and durable 1.0-liter, 996 cm3, three-cylinder gasoline engine with the codename 1KRFA, an iconic model in the Passo lineup for many years. This engine manages to produce a respectable 68 to 69 horsepower, 51 kilowatts, which is more than enough power for navigating the congested city streets and meeting the demands of daily commuting. An important feature for city driving is a responsive feel at lower speeds, and the corresponding torque value is projected to be around 92 Nm. Continuously variable transmission, CVT automatic gearboxes have been almost the only option for Passo transmissions in recent years. The Passo S urban driving appeal is further enhanced by this type of gearbox, which enables seamless acceleration without the characteristic gear shifts of a conventional automatic and optimizes engine performance for fuel economy. Because of its fuel economy and affordable price, the majority of Passo vehicles are likely to keep their front-wheel drive (FWD) drivetrain layout. The availability of the optional 4WD four-wheel drive system has decreased in subsequent iterations of the Passo and might not be generally available for the 2025 model year in several markets. The 2025 Toyota Passo is expected to keep its small size, which contributes to its maneuverability in urban areas and makes parking a breeze. Its entire length, which should be between 3,600 and 3,660 millimeters, gives it a lot of maneuverability, so it can easily navigate confined areas. The simplicity of lane changes and parking in tight spaces is helped by the expected width, which is roughly 1,665 millimeters. Despite its little stature, those inside will have more than enough headroom thanks to the ceiling's predicted height of 1,525 to 1,535 millimeters. An important component of cabin volume and ride quality, the wheelbase is predicted to remain at around 2,490 millimeters. In this layout, the Passo can easily seat 5 people, making it an incredibly useful option for smaller parties or families navigating city streets. The Toyota Passo S great fuel economy has always been a major selling point. The claimed values provided by Toyota usually fall between the 24-28 km per liter range, which are derived from the Japanese JC08 test cycle. Although these numbers are based on a specific test and might not be applicable to actual driving conditions in Europe, they do show that the Passo is designed with the fuel economy in mind. Its economical character is further highlighted by the fact that some unbiased sources have even proposed fuel economy statistics comparable to around 50 miles per gallon, Stati Uniti. Common designations for the 2025 Toyota Passo S feature set include the more basic X grade and the more fashionable Moda version, though these will likely differ based on the buyer's preferred trim level. Power windows and mirrors, climate control to handle different weather, and a rudimentary infotainment system to meet basic music and communication needs are likely standard amenities across most models. A set of airbags to protect passengers and an anti-lock braking system e cancelletto 40, ABS e cancelletto 41. To improve control when braking are likely to be standard safety equipment on the 2025 Passo. The latest Passo models come equipped with state-of-the-art infotainment systems that include a 7-inch LCD touchscreen display that can reflect your smartphone's screen. This lets you use your own devices for directions, calls, and music without ever having to disconnect. The Moda Grande, which caters to customers who want a more trendy appearance, usually has unique features such distinct headlight and tail light designs, a more stylized front grille, and possibly various wheel options, as these are the exterior styling cues that differentiate the trim levels. No matter what, the basic shape of the Toyota Passo will always be a 5-door hatchback, making it easy to reach the back seats and providing enough space for brief trips and errands. Since the 2025 Toyota Passo is mostly imported from outside of Europe, where it has a very little presence and where tariffs and taxes add a significant amount to the price. Pricing in that region should be included when estimating the vehicle's MSRP. Pakistan is a major market for the Passo, and as of mid-April 2025, the expected price range for a new 2025 Toyota Passo is between PKR 3.0 million and PKR 3.8 million. The precise trim level chosen determines the price range, with the more highly customized Moda versions usually selling for more than the basic X Grande. There is a lively secondary market for used Toyota Passos in Pakistan, where you can find these cars for anywhere from 1.5 million to 4.6 million Pakistani rupees, PKR, depending on factors including condition, mileage, and extras. Estimating a fair price in the European market is next to impossible because of the Passo's little official presence there. It would be unrealistic to compare the European market's pricing to that of its Asian counterpart because any units found there would probably be privately imported and so subject to substantial additional fees. Instead of big, yearly generational shifts, the Toyota Passo is marked by continuous upgrades and little revisions. The 2025 model year is likely to see the gradual rollout of revised or somewhat improved third-generation trims in Japan and maybe other Asian countries, the company's main markets, from late 2024 into early 2025. Midway through April 2025 marks the beginning of the 2025 model year, and what little is known about the 2025 Passo indicates that it is a carryover from the current generation with maybe some improvements to efficiency, style, or features. There has been talk of a release in the second half of 2025 on various internet forums, but this is probably more likely to mean incremental improvements and changes to the model year than a total redesign or the introduction of a whole new generation. A compact, fuel-efficient, and practically minded 5-door hatchback with a 1.0-liter engine and a continuously variable transmission, CVT will likely be the mainstay of the 2025 Toyota Passo in its own markets of Pakistan and Japan. Prices will range from reasonably priced to downright outrageous, depending on the trim level selected. It is not a mainstay of Toyota's lineup in Europe and has a small footprint in the market there.